everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing Genshin Impact. We have a new party member.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
Yes.
How greedy of me.
So we have a new party member. They are a little bit lower level than my other characters, but stat-wise...
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
They are starting to be at the point where I could maybe start having them in the party. We'll see. If I feel like she's too weak still, then I'm gonna switch back to my old party. But Ayaka is here. I've been building her.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
All right.
I'm learning more about you all the time.
Yes. Before we get started, I kind of want to give a quick recap on what I've done. A recap. You've never heard of this because I've been doing this off camera, but she's still missing one artifact. Just ignore that. She is currently level 59. Here is something beautiful. Her attack is actually higher currently than Xiaoling. So, yeah, working on it. So
a blade embraces its duty,
shush,
as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I'm trying to talk. You keep interrupting me. She's level 59. I got her this weapon, which you get through doing a side quest. You get a blueprint, and then you can craft it. I did the things, and I've been leveling this up. It's at level 70 right now. Still working on it. Her artifacts. I have been giving her the Blizzard Strayer set, and she has 4 right now, and they are all maxed out. These are level 4 ones. She's still missing 1. I know I could put here something that would be decent on her, but I'm me. I don't want to. I want to try to get her the one in the set. And if I replace it now with something else, I'm not going to do it. So that's just how I work. Anyway, next up, talents. They are currently at level 3. One of them is already at 4. And beyond this, I cannot do until I have ascended her further. So that is how much I've done so far. And this is something that I am now working on constantly. So every time there's a new episode, I should be further along. So this is what I'm working on. After I'm done with Ayaka, I'm gonna go and build Yolan. And after that, Tainari. After that, I have no idea. After that, I need to decide, do I want to keep Barbara as my healer? If I do, then I have to build her fully. If I want to switch to another healer, then I need to build whoever that is. But we're going to cross that bridge when we get there. Barbara will do just fine until then. Let's first start off with these ones. So, yeah. Not sure if she's going to be able to handle battles here. We're going to try, and if it feels like I can't do this yet, then I'm just going to switch on to my old party, and we're going to add Ayaka in when she's a little bit more built. Alright.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
So one thing that is going to take me a while to get used to, I can't tap sprint anymore because it's going to be like this otherwise. This is not going to work, so I'm going to have to learn to do this. That's going to be weird. Because I can't do this. This is just going to be slower. Anyways, let's go. Let's hope that we're not going to have a boss fight, because otherwise I'm screwed. I can't fight with her yet.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The 2 new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
Sorry, my audios were all messed up.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
It's hard to not feel weighed down by what we just learned. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the academia has abandoned her in the sanctuary of Surashtana like a lost cause. Even those she's protected have never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh! Paimon's so coming with you!
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had my reasons. But now I know we're all in this together. In between the conversations, Candace and Paimon bring over snacks and tea. Deya's expression is relaxed, as if her mood hasn't been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Sino has a firm and solemn expression on his face. It looks like he's made up his mind about something. Al-Haytham also turns towards the crowd. He wants to listen too. After that, the whole story comes out. All the experiences, feelings, and secrets are shared freely with everyone. To share everything means to
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
Dear game developers, would it be too much to ask to be able to read those texts? That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there'll be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
Oh, and one thing before I forget about building Ayaka. You know those artifacts I showed? You know what I had to do to get them? Like, I'm starting to cry just thinking about it. The whole in the mountain questline. Nearly lost my mind with that one. Just, oh god. Never, ever, 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 ever again. Never. Horrible. Nightmare.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
No matter what lies ahead, I will do my utmost.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
What do I feel like I'm gonna go in? Yes! Hello? You got a thingy? Awesome. So... I'm terrified to fight with this party. Because, I don't have my shield. Plus, Shanling and Sucrose are on different buttons. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. My quest isn't here. Why aren't you navigating this? Leave the village chief's house. Okay. Oh, one thing though. Oh, do you guys know what's amazing? This. The fact that you can now get the daily commission rewards by doing side quests. It's motivating me. It's giving me a reason to go do the side quests now. So, I
A
don't
blade
think...
is like a teeth.
Shush. I don't think this has gotten any shorter. But I swear I have done something. But I've also picked up a couple of new ones. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Wait until the next day. There's a quest. See, I kind of want to pick up the quest because otherwise I'm going to forget that they exist. But then they're going to pile up and oh god. Alright, let's wait until the next day. Ooh, achievement. Ooh. Nice.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
You're just never gonna stop talking, are you? Now there's 2 quests? God dang it. Hi.
Candace, we're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment.
What's the matter?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
Me? Never.
What do you think?
I'll try not to.
Okay.
Act 5 started. Cannot do that. Whee! You can't see me. Whoosh. Gonna have so much fun with that.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Maybe they haven't had their coffee yet, which reminds me, I haven't had my... Oh my god, why don't I have coffee here? I keep forgetting it.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
We can start now.
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
Nope. But we're gonna do it anyway.
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
Having Ayaka in my party is making me nervous.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
We'll make our move on the next... Shnagarba Day.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Aw.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck. With everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
I don't think that this is the time when I should be having a new member in my party. I have no idea how to fight anymore. But gosh dang, this is fun. Where's my quest? Oh no, those wings! That will not do.
A blade embraces.
Wind glider. There it is. So much better. Thank you. Come on. Show me those wings. Climb. Yes. So much better.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hate them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
I understand and accept.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
Yeah.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation.
Fine.
We all have our jobs to do after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Well, of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins?
Yeah.
It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Yes.
You have a good memory.
I don't know why that stuck.
Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
It's definitely possible.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
We must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukudevada.
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole The world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
That's right.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Ooh, should we go grab that while we're there? I feel so weak. Oh god, I can't do that. You won't see me. That's not actually gonna stop them from seeing me, but I can pretend. Like, do we want to practice? Oh, that's right. That's not Shanling. That's Shanling. Hi. Let's start with something I do know.
Absorption test.
See, now we can practice.
Take flight.
See, she can do it. Can she solo a level 70 battle? Why am I trying? Because I'm curious?
Whirling snow.
No, I don't think she's gonna be soloing this.
Sakura swirl.
I mean, she might. Heck, she might.
My apologies.
She's gonna need heals, though.
Unthinkable. Take flight. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. My apologies.
Ha! She soloed the entire battle?
Protect us.
See, that's how you do it. Oh, God.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
I love hearing new stuff. Oh my god. She just soloed. As a level 59, she soloed at level 70 battle. Good job. Oh, that was an enemy.
Take flight.
Am I gonna regret life choices soon? Okay, for this one, we're gonna need... Ooh, we're gonna need some other friends as well.
Hypostasis emulation.
Why am I doing this?
6308.
No idea. We're gonna need some oomph here.
Whirling snow.
This is bad.
Oh, shoot.
My apologies.
I guess this is it.
Yeah, that shield went down fast. No, we're not doing extra assignments today. No, definitely not. Let's just, hello. Did you get stuck there? Yeah, let's go get that waypoint, and then we'll go get our quest. See, I'm haven't really had Ayaka yet in my party, so I'm in a testing phase. I want to test her out.
Whirling snow.
Yeah, she's already my main DPS.
Sakura swirl.
So much fun.
Take flight.
I'm actually enjoying her as like playing solo with her. Obviously, I can't do that with bosses, but with the tiny ones, I can. Wait, we need to be up higher? Don't tell me we need to be all the way up there. Yep, we do. Can we climb this? Or do we have to go around? Oh, god dang it. If we have to go around, that's gonna be a journey. Wait, is the map gonna end? Wait, isn't that red line like the map is ending? Do we have space here to go around? Oh no. I don't know. We shall see. This is turning out to be a weird episode. This doesn't look like we're getting around. This looks like we're gonna have a boss fight in here. No, we're getting around. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Hi. Oh, we're high now. Oh, yes. There it is. Oh, shoot. Those are the dudes I need. Yes, come here. Come here. I need you. I need the things. I need your loot. Hi. I need just you. Just you. Not the other ones. Just you. Hi. Yeah, you. I'm just dragging you out. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh my god. This, we're gonna need some more power for this
Stand
one.
clear. Enhanced animal module. Take flight.
I'm really bad at picking up those things.
Whirling snow. Nice and spicy. Animal test 6308.
Those two work together so well. Aren't these the same ones that we have? Let's see. Yes! These I need. Thank you. You know where I need those? Here. Anyways. Whee! Got him. And now we can just glide to our main quest. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to handle bosses without Noelle's shield, though. I think I'm relying on it too much. I'm gonna actually have to start dodging stuff. Wait, I need to be higher up? Well, how am I gonna do that? Oh, I need to just be there. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Got it, got it, got it.
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
And Paimon.
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into her head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
A little bit.
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
Paimon's VA is a genius.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Huh? Me?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I do. What I may lack in faith, I'll make up with my actions. Yes, I do.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
I believe in Duk Duk.
Yes,
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
I'm ready.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Sure, okay.
Now, open your eyes. Here,
What's this?
read it out loud.
Some stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of this recording,
It's done.
you're still something. What a fascinating
Is
experience.
your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha.
This is completely irrelevant and is absolutely not important at all, but just something that I thought of just there. I wish Paimon got an outfit change every now and then. And also for Traveler, I wish that she had a different themed outfit set for each of the elements that she can wield. Yeah. Don't know where that came from. Just a thought I had. It would be so cool.
You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, That's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Oh. Oh, I have a Yaka here. Oh, this is so weird, but in a good way. Alright. Wait, there's something here? Oh, let me guess. Oh, sorry, did not mean to give that kind of an angle to you, but there's supposed to be like I wonder where it is. We're not getting up from here. We might get up from somewhere else though. Or maybe just follow the damn quest.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Alhaitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Alhaitham for suggestions. Had I known Alhaitham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait,
Okay.
how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Alhaitham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Alhaitham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
Aww.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
If there's no other way, I can help. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. That's believable, right?
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Raman and his comrades.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Everyone's life is equally important. Now, isn't that true?
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Hey!
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Alright. That was disappointing. Ayaka, are you okay? Woo! I fell. I could have just used... We don't need to talk about that. I could have just walked. That didn't happen. What are you talking about?
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
You look so commanding when you're working.
Because this is work.
Well, there's some logic in there. You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Aww. I'll write that gotcha.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, They don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
Oh, definitely not.
Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
I'm confident that we can do this.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Will do.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
Hi, Barbie.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Construct? Well, I mean, I guess it's better than emergency food, but dang.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
I'm sorry, I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. Did you see the eyes? The movement of the eyes? No. Oh god.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Nice to meet you too.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Let me guess. Haha. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, this would have been... Oh, yes. I really took a hard way in here. Alright, 2 days, you say.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Oh my god, I keep doing that. I can't. I have to hold it. I went into the wrong direction. Wait. Ah, I was supposed to go here. Gotcha. Got it. Am I ready for a battle?
Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
Paimon is
You're my
nervous.
assistant, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Oh, I have a new party member.
Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Okay.
Yeah! Embrace the ice! Whee! Goba, get them! Absorption test.
I know there are more efficient ways to do this, but this is fun.
Take flight.
Toasty, toasty.
Animal test 6308.
More? Oh, yes. Ooh. I find her very satisfying.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Swirl, Mark 2. Absorption test.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
You pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, Sino.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I'm a little worried about that too.
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
So, about that. Wait.
Let's dance.
Wait, no. Oh, hello.
Oh, hi. Whirling snow.
I've missed this. Ability to freeze people. Haha. The fact that the sprint even does that is just so cool. That's so cool. I love it. Alright. Sure. Caravan Ribbit.
We're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Down 7 drinks? How are you still talking like a human being?
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
Well, where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali.
The Doctor.
Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
So what should we do?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan.
Got it.
The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
Didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey,
Aww.
how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I
Huh?
haven't seen you smiling much recently.
Oh.
If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Aw.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Aw, cute. Thank you, Dea.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
Aw, that was adorable. As by God's side. Ooh, over there. Alright, but we are actually gonna leave that for the next time because I am running out of time. I have a new party member. I'm so excited. Oh, that makes me happy. Look at her. She's so cute. So much fun to play with. Alright. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!